I'm on the way home. I already took a video of the hostage and missing square. That's where we're talking about Hamas, ISIS from Gaza that kidnapped and murdered so many Israelis at October 7. But I'm not going to talk about that now. That video is about the places around it. Then Hebrew, I mean, it's not only Hebrew, it's the library of Tel Aviv, like Tel Aviv Library. That's where I found so many things about Jesus, for example, about the history of Israel. I love libraries. And this is the old part of the Tel Aviv Museum of Art. If you like art, don't ever miss that museum, which is one of, I think, the best museums of modern art in the world. Now, it's a huge place, and I will show you how big it is. And you need at least, I mean, if you like modern art, you need more than 2 hours. I mean, I'm usually going with my daughter once in a month to see only the new exhibition, and there are so many other exhibitions here. Then we are living now the tragedy of Israel, the second Holocaust, and this is one of the reasons that we are not going to stop the war between Gaza and Israel until we will find a solution, a real solution, because we are having so many problems with them. So many people, I mean, it's happened so many times, but this is really something that, you know, they crossed the border and they killed 1,400 Israelis in less than a few hours. We're not going to be quiet anymore. Then this is the library. I forgot to mention that that ugly building is the courthouse of Tel Aviv. But I mentioned that this is a great art square. This is part of the statue garden, one of few of the museum, and that's the old one. And look how beautiful is the new building. Pastel, it's a great chef restaurant. It's so strange to see it. It's wartime. You saw the square with all the families that are families of people who've been kidnapped. There are more than 133 still in Gaza. And then you can see a chef restaurant. I think the victory over Hamas, over the Muslim organization, the fanatic Muslim organization, is that here in Tel Aviv and Israel we are trying to live as normal life as we can. I'm a tour guide. I have no tourists. Tourists are not here. I can understand them. What's that? Oh. It's about 241 people who've been kidnapped, and you see the firms of the picture. Every firm is different, different social, I don't know, gender, age, families. Not so easy. That's one of that's the second on the main entrance, and even here you can see that the museum is part of the grief of the. It's kind of a united force of everything that happened here, then we won't stop, the sign said, until they're all back. Bring them home now. See, I didn't want to talk about the hostage. I wanted to see Tel Aviv, but it's part of us now, and you must understand that it's part of us. A Camry theater, and the opera house is right there. It's a beautiful square, isn't it? Oedipus is one of the shows now, the theater shows. We have a lot of Israeli shows as well, not only international. Another good restaurant which I never ate there, then I don't know if it's so good or not, but I just heard that it's good. But the sign saying open, it's like a big sign saying open. I don't know if you can see it. No, now I cannot see it. You will see it soon. That shows you that we are working. It's difficult for me to go and to buy clothes now. I'm trying to buy only things that I need because I'm not working as a tour guide. Remember, I'm no tourist here. The Opera House, האופרה הישראלית. The Israeli Opera House, Lucia de la Marmure. Donizetti. It is nice, isn't it? It's a little bit early for the opera, it's a little bit early for the theater. The other side is an army base. But look at this beautiful other skyscrapers of Tel Aviv. We are at King Saul Street. It's the beginning of 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. For us, the Happy New Year started with a beautiful, very dramatic show that we got exactly at midnight. The terrorists from Gaza sent us 27 rockets over Tel Aviv at midnight. Happily it didn't reach Tel Aviv, but it reached the city surrounded, but we heard it. And I asked my family, do you hear the fireworks? Why people are using fireworks in wartime? And then 2 minutes later I realized that part of my family were in the shelter at that moment, but it didn't destroy the celebration. People actually went up to celebrate, to drink a glass of wine, to celebrate the new year, because 2023 for us was so bad. I think people actually mentioned that Corona time, COVID time was better. Bring them home now. Oh, an ambulance. we're getting closer to one of the kind of shopping mall, but in my time when I was young, and I'm so not, that was a special place. Today it's only a neighborhood shopping mall, but for me it was very, very important. I used to hit there a lot. There was one of the theaters there that I used to go as a child there, and now I'm going there. Oops, I'm actually going there to see stand-up comedies and artist performers. And I must say that 2 days ago I went to see a stand-up comedy, and the question was, are we supposed to do that? Because, you know, it's wartime. Some of the soldiers are being killed by the terrorists. And no, I really don't mind about the other side. After what they did in the genocide that they did to Israel at October 7, it's all them or us. Then I don't mind about them. I know that it sounds horrible, but it's a kind of an existence way. If you will stop the war, they won't. They will try to kill us, because that is their aim, and we didn't understand it for so many years. If they will stop the war, we will stop the war too. But they won't, because they don't care about their people, and what they really want is to destroy Israel. I wanted to cross to the other side, but now it's a little bit late. Let me do that, and you will see me again at the other side of the street. All right, we are crossing now the street in green light. Guys, if you like those movies, those videos, I do have something like, well, I had 20,000 of them, but I've been hacked a few months ago, and now I do have 17,000. I'm finding the lost videos. It takes me like hours to find them, but I'm doing it. Let's see what you can see here. Someone asked me about the food in Israel. Now, the food in Israel, it's kind of an international food. It's not really different than your countries, but a lot of them are kosher. For example, that one is kosher, and you can see that there's shawarma, meat, no cheese. For example, if you see the shawarma that they're preparing there, we won't find yogurt like in Turkey, mainly because it's not allowed. Indira, it's an Indian restaurant, and it's not kosher. It's a very good Indian restaurant. Wok Republic, I think you know that it's kind of a Thai food or something like that. We are reaching Super Farm. Super Farm is, you know, if you need to buy medicine, shampoo, all those kind of things, you can. It's open. A lot of them are open 7 days a week. You know that in Israel, a lot of the places are closed on Saturday. And Aroma. Sadly, the name of Aroma is only in Hebrew. I don't know why. But this is the Starbucks of Israel. I want you to see the logo, that you will know what to do with it. And for that I have to go across the bicycle lane. Difficult to see it. I don't know if you can see something. Aroma Espresso Bar. I hope that no one here works on Starbucks, because Aroma is better. Oh, totally better. Starbucks was a huge failure in Israel, a horrible one. We don't like their coffee. Maybe you like it, but in Israel it's a totally different taste. I'm usually forcing tourists to enter, not to Aroma, but to excellent coffee places that we have. Guess what it is? McDonald's. I don't know how many McDonald's you saw in Hebrew. It's the same McDonald's. The difference is it's more expensive than your McDonald's, but the burger is twice. First, it's bigger. I mean, I don't know if it's twice, but it's bigger than McDonald's. Now, that McDonald's is not kosher. Then you can eat, as you can see, ice cream as well. But there are kosher McDonald's as well. In kosher McDonald's, you won't find cheeseburger and you won't find ice cream. Remember my shopping mall as a child? Carrefour. Yeah. Supermarket. And it's Tuesday. Tuesday they have a discount for vegetables and fruit. And at the end of the day, I will, at the end of that movie video, I will actually go and buy myself a little bit of fruit and vegetable because it's healthy and because I like it. A very famous restaurant, and that restaurant is famous because of, first of all, excellent food, but they did something at the beginning of the war between Gaza, and they actually stopped everything and they prepared food for the soldiers. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. If you are watching my videos, you know that I don't know how to cook, but I know how to help. I don't know how to cut vegetables and to prepare nothing, but I'm helping. I'm going with the chef tomorrow to the border of Gaza to prepare the second gourmet food. Why? Because they deserve it. The soldiers of Israel, they deserve it. They're eating excellent food, but this is a gourmet food. Roladin, a bakery. There are a few bakeries. Roladin is not bad at all. A little bit expensive. A lot of sugar, excellent bread, and I can tell you one thing, I can live there. And that's because I can live there, I won't go there. I won't enter there. Another place that it's a smash hit in Israel, talking about Israeli food, burgers. But I must say, amazing burgers. And GDB is excellent one. You can see that it's full with people. If you want to compare it to McDonald's, then don't. It's a million times better. Million times better. And I have nothing against McDonald's. I myself eat there a lot because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm eating the children meal. I wanted to see another restaurant, and someone a few days ago asked me to write about the food that I'm eating. I'm eating garbage, my friend. I'm not the person for that, but I can show you good places. Amiznon, it's like kind of the cafeteria. It's a chef food. And the idea is that you can eat everything with pita bread, like a steak with pita bread. And it's great food. It's there. Excellent food. They are building now the light rail of Tel Aviv. The red lane is already functioning, but here it's going to be beneath the ground. It's underground, and you can see the two stations, the entrance to two stations that they are building. If you will be, oh, the smell is so good of Amiznon. Oh, it's so good. Even Gevirol 23. Oh, the smell is amazing. It's like fast food in pita bread. The salesmen are crazy in a good way. Very energetic. I love that place. And we are getting to another art square. You saw one, which is not so far away from my house. You're gonna see the other one as well. I will show you a few coffee places that I recommend. A coffee place in Israel, it's more like a restaurant. You can find so many things there. Fruit and vegetables is one of the most important diets in Israel. I mean, in every meal you can find vegetable salad, and for me, instead of eating chocolate, I'm trying to eat fruit. I wasn't at my house, I mean, from early morning, and I will be there in about an hour, less than an hour. And what I'm thinking is of taking a shower and eating, I think, one of persimmon and clementine. Hey, it's winter time. It's the beginning of winter time. Now here you can see the backyard of two important things: the Philharmonic Hall, and the building there. It's the back of another part of the Modern Art Museum. Actually, it started there. When they built Tel Aviv, they thought that it would be modern enough, but it's not. It's totally not. Wait with me and you will see the facade of it. It's a beautiful square. Then don't go away. I don't remember if I mentioned it. Please subscribe to my channel because I'm not working. If you want to support my channel and actually support me, you can do that in three options. The first one, just like the like button, you will see shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks, and this is you can actually do that through YouTube. Second option, at the description, at the text beneath it, you will see two links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. Two more options. If you won't find it, you can always send me a message and I will send you the link. It really helps me, and I must say something for people who did it. I'm blessing everyone who did it in two places. First, in Jerusalem, Church of the Holy Sepulchre / the Garden Tomb, and all the names of people who actually support me. I'm actually collecting it and I'm putting your names between the Western Wall stones. The Western Wall, the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. Then if I didn't thank you, I want you to understand that every penny actually really helps me. Thank you. No more about that. Let's talk about the second culture square. There is a Philharmonic concert almost every day, but now I think it's maybe a little bit early because it looks like 9 p.m. isn't it? But it's only 5 p.m. Can you understand it? 5 p.m. It's already dark here. At regular Torah, no wartime like today. It's functioning every day, every night. From time to time, Mediterranean as well. I mean, a few shows a day. We call it Habima Square because of the National Theatre here, Habima. You saw the Camry at the other square, but look how beautiful it is. Soon I will turn around and you will see the facade of the Philharmonic Hall. And even here you can see they bring them home. It shows you how important the Israelis is for us. Sadly, the terrorists in Gaza are using their people. Now, I don't trust terrorists at all. They mentioned 23,000 people who died. First of all, it's their problem, not my problem anymore. Remember, after October 7, I'm not naive anymore. It's or them or us. Secondly, if they want to stop the war, they can stop the war by surrendering. If they're really taking care of their people, let them do that. Beautiful garden, beautiful trees. Sadly, not a lot of shade in daytime, which is a little bit difficult in summertime, but now it's good. Let's say the beginning of January 2024, then it's not bad. Oh, forgot to mention two places. Babka, excellent bakery of two young girls, 18 years old, maybe now they're 19, that decided to do something with their life. What can I say? Great idea. Results are very well. I became fat because of it, but I like to eat dough, every kind of it. If it's with sugar, it's even better. Another amazing place is Lahmanina, another bakery, a little more sophisticated than Babka, but both of them are good. It's right there, Lahmanina, and next to Lahmanina, it's Rubina Pub. It's so early now for that, but soon it will be crowded. Crowded in the middle of the war. Do you know if someone will happen? Beneath us, it's parking lot. And here we have 1.5 minutes to find a shelter. Time is running out. Because I think we're around 70 people have been released from the terrorists in Gaza. We know exactly what's happened to the people themselves. We know how difficult it is for them because they have no treatment at all. And every moment in the captive, in the hands of the terrorists, is more women are being raped, more men are being raped. They are beating there, they have no rights. It's not like a country because Gaza, although it's independent, they're getting everything from us for free. It's not a country yet. Then the United Nations cannot do anything to help them. It's a group of I don't know, women, but they are volunteer. And remember, I just came from that square. It's actually the women are crying to take their children out of Gaza, and the other side, an agreement, political agreement. But this is too political now because, as you know, I'm from the left party, but I am not for any agreement with Gaza now. I'm so far from it. Maybe in about 2 months. I don't mind about what's happening now in Gaza. Look how beautiful is that statue. Although in daytime actually it's more beautiful. This is Rothschild Square, Rothschild Avenue. Beautiful place to walk. There are few, actually there are more than few excellent restaurants there as well. And this is Kadishman statue. I love it. It's beautiful, isn't it? And our National Theatre. Thanks God that my wife, my child, and I really like theater, but because of the situation, and I'm trying not to go because I'm trying to save every penny until we will know what will happen. And I must tell you that I'm not sure that I will work for the next half year, if not more than that. Two more excellent places is Nechama. I don't know why I don't like the food there, but as you can see, it's full with people. And what I really love, but you know me, I'm fat. I'm eating good food, but fast food. Then the kiosk there is, I think, one of the best. They have excellent sandwiches, great coffee, really great coffee. And it's called Habima Coffee by the name of the National Theatre. We didn't end the video, then don't run away. Questions that I will ask you. I know that for some of you it's like too much information. It's difficult for me not to talk because I'm a tour guide, and in my house it's always yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Sorry, always yes. But if you want me to prepare videos of like sound of the street without me talking and just walking in the city, please tell me that. Please tell me that, because now I'm not working. I can do whatever you will ask, but only if it's like a train, if I can use the train or the buses, because for different places I need a car, and the gasoline now in Israel, it's quite expensive, and I'm trying not to use the car of my wife. I myself don't have a car, and when I do have tourists, I'm renting a special car because I cannot drive regular cars. Then I want you to see the good bread, good sandwiches there. I can hear my belly, but I promise my wife not to eat outside. And you know that I have to buy now fruit and vegetables. Let me show you. This is the end of the day, that I'm not sure that I have a lot, but everything here is so good. So good. But you must understand another thing. This is a Tel Aviv place. I'm supposed to kill you if you will tell it to the other Israeli citizens outside Tel Aviv, because this is their secret place. I'm kidding. You can do whatever you want. And it's, if I will continue all the way, let's say 10 minutes from now, I will reach the Sea of Tel Aviv. I do have lots of videos of it because I like to be there. Sadly, last time I entered to the sea was many years ago. Because in summertime I used to work a lot. The tourists are arriving to Israel in summertime. In the wintertime it's too cold. For me now it's too cold to enter. It's 21 degrees. It was 21 degrees today. For me, it's too cold. Wow, 35 minutes. I love my city. I was born in Tel Aviv, not in Jerusalem. And I believe that I will stay here because of the culture of Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is like a kind of a little New York. It's open to everyone. It's like kind of an international city. It's open 24/7. Not all of the out places, but most of them. Even you know that in Israel, by the Israeli law, in Jewish places, there's no public transportation on Saturday. In Tel Aviv, there is, and it's legal, because the two rules says that you cannot pay on Saturday, and Jewish drivers cannot drive. Then Saturday, which begins on Friday evening, there are buses of the drivers are not Jews. Most of them are Israeli Arab citizens, and you're not paying. Then it's even better. It's for free. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There's only one thing that I want you to see, and then we're gonna say goodbye. Again, remember, comments actually keep me alive. If you're against Israel and if you will write it down, I will answer you. I won't be nice to you because I cannot understand the people that actually have wrong media, wrong messages. You must understand that you're getting there are more than 1 milliard Muslims in the world, and if let's say only 10% of them will spread lies about Israel, the media will be full with it. We have only 15 million Jews all over the world. 15. Then you can understand that Israel will, that video, let's see, 2,000, 3,000 people will watch it. You got the message. But what I want you to see, look at the Israelis. Israelis are people of peace. Israel is the only democratic country in the region. There's not even one democratic Muslim country around Israel. And not only around Israel. Mostly Muslim countries are not democratic. Israeli citizens, Muslims, Christians and Jews have equal rights. We do have some problems. It's not that everything is so nice in Israel. There are lots of problems, but this is the democratic way. We can change it. Now, this is King George Street, and that's where I live. Excellent Marlene, excellent burger. I'm eating their burger. Remember, better than McDonald's. But what I want you to see before we are saying goodbye is that I live next to a shopping mall, and that's where I'm going to buy the fruit and the vegetables because of that. It's a market day with a lot of discounts. It's called Dizengoff Center, and you can find there so many international brands, but so many Israeli brands. I will show you at least one of them. But Fox, if you want to wear something like daily wear, Fox is the answer. Renoir doesn't sound like an Israeli fashion, so it is. And if you're skinny, you do have so many things to buy there. I'm buying things in Castro, which is actually doesn't sound like Israeli fashion too, and mainly at sale time, and guess what? Because it's only the beginning of the winter. The winter didn't start yet, but because there's not really, the autumn is quite hot, and because of the war, people they don't buy a lot of things. The sale season started like 2 weeks ago. And it's sale time. And because I lost 15 kilos, and I wish that I would stay like that, I hope that I need to buy trousers. It looks like a sack on me. And but I'm in fat in my head. Look at that, lots of bakeries here. Lots of good ice cream. I didn't talk about the good ice cream. This is not one of them. It's not bad, but it's not the best one. But that's for different videos. But let me show you the shopping mall from outside. And then you can say goodbye. It will take us less than 1 minute from now. As you can see, they are checking their bags, and this is another difference between Israel and the world. Terrorists are trying to enter to those places and to bomb themselves in shopping malls. That for so many years we are actually checking the bags of everyone. This is Castro. It's a nice fashion. I mean, if you want something that you won't find in your country, Castro can be a very good idea, and you can find it almost everywhere in Tel Aviv. And even here you can see the bring them home signs. And yeah, you see the sell, bring them home. You can understand how important it is, and it's kind of a dilemma, because the terrorists in Gaza knows it, and they actually do whatever they want, because they know that we are going to pay a lot for that. But I hope that we will finish the story of Hamas for good. 24/7, I think you know it. You don't need me for that. And it was a pleasure to be with you. And I'm going to buy myself some fruit and vegetables. See you. Bye bye.